We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Indians. Division rivals do battle. Next. Danny Salazar gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Striding in, Christopher Bagley, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
So now to the plate, Luis Valdez in the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Bagley stands at second with no outs. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And there's ball 2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, taken for strike 3. The throw, not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Coming to the plate now, Danny Nowakowski trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with 1 away. Set. Here it comes. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow. A perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Here comes the first pitch. Shea Clark is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. One run here on one hit, no errors, and no one left. Andre Green will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this.
Welcome, everyone, as we'll join this game with nobody out here in the very first inning. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got on it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. As he'll take a look at ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Zimmer is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
That's wide, 2-0. Zimmer is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case, he shined. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Kipnis ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Bureau? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Rodriguez is there. He's got it 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals.
0-1.
Zimmer, the runner at second with 1 away. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a pool. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And there's out number 2. Here's Yonder Alonso, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yonder Alonso.
From the stretch.
That's out.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Green is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up. It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
There's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Paul Galvan, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready with the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. The inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys will just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one.
I think it is, though, Matt. And you got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Elvis Villarreal is at the plate as he watches ball one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Digging in, Damon Rodriguez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
A ball and a strike now. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike.
Leading up for the Indians, the second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Doherty backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Mejia, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Not close. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score it 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lewis Brinson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Jason Kipnis would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count still. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over.
Back now at Progressive Field, home of the Indians, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. They come into this game ranked first in the league in team ERA, and talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Salvador Perez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Three and 1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adam Dougherty. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
A little low. It's 2-2.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Popped up. Alonso over to his left. 1 away.
Now batting, number 24.
Next will be the designated hitter, Christopher Bagley. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Zimmer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Valdez. Here comes the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Bottom of the third now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jason Kipnis. Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Valdez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fastball well outside.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer. 1 out, nobody on. Two pitches fouled away. Here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Doherty has got it, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Danny Nowakowski. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Shea Clark. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. One run, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Royals.
Runner,
He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
The 2-1 home. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Hey, if you want to steal third off a catcher that has a good arm like this guy, you have to make sure you get a great jump, and he did just that and is safely into third.
The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Vinny Domit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One 0 count. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready for another chance? Elvis Villarreal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the 1-0. Now the double steal is on here. Oh, it skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a liner. foul. The 3-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Here's the 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Brinson's in pursuit, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Stepping in, Adam Doherty, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Doherty is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
So far on the year, Doherty is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Three runs, just 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. At the plate, Christopher Bagley. He grounds it sharply to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. In now for Cleveland. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 4th inning with nobody out.
Indians, the third baseman.
Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. Hit in the air out to left field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Ready now, Yonder Alonso. First delivery to him on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
In now, Paul Galvan.
Galvan.
First delivery to him on the way. And they start him with one high and away for ball one.
1-0.
Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mario Mateo will take the ball. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We've got nobody out here in inning number 5.
The right fielder, Luis.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Luis Valdez. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Danny Nowakowski.
Danny.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
The third baseman.
So digging in now, Shea Clark. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. KC down. Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Here it comes on 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Mejia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, a double play ball to second. 4. 1 there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Now batting, right fielder.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Mejia, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Villarreal is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Jason Kipnis. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Top hat. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning. Nobody out.
the left fielder.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Vinny Domet, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Count even now at 1-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The first baseman, number 25.
Digging in, Elvis Villarreal. Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down. Now batting, Damon Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fouled away. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, up there. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Domet moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there at the letters 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Rolled slowly to first. He's right there, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Let's go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Salvador Perez. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
I got to count 1-2.
Popped up. Alonso in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Popped him up. Under it is Beckham as he takes it in smoothly for route number 1.
Now batter, second base.
Welcome to those of you just joining us. We've got one out in inning number 7.
Adam Doherty.
So striding forward now, Adam Doherty. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Now batter, number 24.
Into the box, Christopher Bagley. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter. Luis Valdez is on deck. And here's the 3-2 from him. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Ramirez is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Settling in now, Luis Valdez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up. Beckham ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
To the plate now, Paul Galvan, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Trevor Rosenthal comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses ball one.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham. Alonso at second. Galvan at first with no outs. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away. Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. The bases are loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. And he takes ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
That's ball 2.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Villarreal is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jason Kipnis. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, that at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One and 0. Here it is. Two out, bases loaded. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Nowakowski is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 Well, welcome to those of you just tuning in. We've currently got nobody out here in inning number 8.
The center fielder.
Now to the plate, Danny Nowakowski. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he pulls this one back in time. 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Shea Clark. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Soft grounder left side. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Into the box now. Vinny Domit will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
1-0 pitch on the way. Nowakowski stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted the other way to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So striding in, Alejandro Sanchez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Count now a ball and a strike.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Ralph Ludwig is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Ralph Ludwig.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes.
Hey. The count is 1-2.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Another 2-2 offering. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ramirez.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left. Ron Gregory enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Damon Rodriguez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. And up steps Salvador Perez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the 9th.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Adam Doherty stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Ball 1. Gregory has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends. Kevin Quackenbush takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Striding in to start the 9th, Paul Galvan, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Down by a bunch here, and what makes it even more difficult, they're facing the closer. Not going to be an easy task trying to tie this one or go ahead here at home.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Hit on the ground to third. And there's one down now. Standing in, Tim Beckham. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Well outside the strike zone as the knuckleball got away from him a bit. A ball and 2 strikes now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. At the plate, Francisco Mejia, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for Cleveland. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Kansas City Royals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Andre Green earns his 5th winner of the year. Danny Salazar was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-1. 4-2. The White Sox totaled 11 hits as they